Team 2 is ready. Alright, let's get this going.
Choose your character.
Oh, and we switch over the scenes. And we're back in the action.
Yep, picks and bans again. Jace ban coming out. Not surprising, the Jace was really strong for them last game. Definitely smart to take that away from Oddleaf either. Kind of gave the Vel'Koz pick fits.
Get a ban with the Cinder again. Not gonna let Branzusi have that champion.
I would expect similar bans from
Riven
here
ban
on out.
again.
Yeah.
Yasuo ban, interesting. I don't believe that was banned last game. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, 2 target bans at Oddleaf and Braum.
People just don't like Braum. No, they banned Gnar again, or banned the Shyvana.
I think the answer's gotta be Gnar.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Gnar is quite powerful.
Yep.
Yep, there's the Gnar ban.
So, we're now into picks and bans. Purple team with Emil Heskey has the first pick. Which means Manslayer has the comfort of last picking.
No, it's first pick's over on the Frozen Freljord side.
Oh, weird. It's just looking strange for me.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's Emil Heskey and the Demacian squad chose to be on purple side for
Oh.
team 2.
Hold on, my PvP connection timed out,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
so I can't see what's going on.
Well, Draven is the hover right now
Okay.
for Chris Hansen. Going over to Corki and locking it in.
Alright, and now it seems to be working again. Rise being looked at. Really good pick, especially considering Manslayer's champion pool does decently against Shyvana.
Rise is the hover for Emil Heskey. Maybe trying to secure that again and instantly locking in Kha'Zix afterwards. His full metal armor, so that would be the jungler of this game for Z Spencer.
I'm expecting an assassin style mid from purple team. They lost last game because they weren't able to get rid of Draven fast enough in fights. So we might see Katarina or
Talon?
Zed, Talon. Yeah, I know Oddleaf plays both Zed and Talon.
Yeah,
Does he play Fizz?
I don't believe so, but he might. Breaking Mag gonna lock in Jarvan. No Sin shenanigans this game. And Morgana is the hover for.
It worked out because the game
really
went
worked.
long enough. So, yeah. Morgana's a good choice here. I think there's probably a sigh of relief from purple team that they're not dealing with Fiddlesticks again. Sorry, that was a post-Worlds yawn there. Picking a support into Morgana is always kind of rough. The most common, like, quote-unquote counter is Karma.
Yep.
Because you have
Lot
big
of poke.
shield and speed up and a lot of poke. And just generally outperform Morgana in the laning phase.
Looks like they're gonna take a Ezreal here. Unless that's just a temporary hover.
So I'm not sure if that's a mid Ezreal or if that's a that's gonna be AD carry. Probably AD carry.
I would assume.
You want a very mobile AD carry when you're playing against Jarvan and Morgana. And Ezreal fits the bill. The other available option would have been Lucian. I guess Vayne also.
then we have Mienzer having over Rumble.
It's a strong pick against Rise. You can bully him in lane.
Switches over to Shyvana and back to Rumble.
I want to see the Rumble pick here.
Mienzer does play a little bit of Rumble, not nearly as much as she plays Shyvana and Riven.
Right, it's true. I just think that the Rumble synergizes very well with Jarvan. And is generally just a really powerful champion.
Pranzusi hovering over some champions, hovering over Terra currently. That would be interesting, but likely going with the Vel'Koz. Manslayer likely going to go with that Shyvana.
Stick with what works. Except for the other 3 people who pick different things.
Pranzusi and Manslayer are going to stick with their first game picks. I'd assume that if Xerath was not disabled currently, Pranzusi would have picked Xerath in one of these games.
Yep.
Unfortunately, though, major bugs caused him to be disabled. Whoa! Quinn is the lock-in. That's deep. And it looks like that there's no trades coming from the side of the Demacian Duck squad. It looks like a couple role swaps here, and Oddleaf is gonna take that maybe into the mid lane, or maybe take that top. We'll have to see.
So this is an interesting pick here. Quinn has a really favorable matchup versus Shyvana, but Rise has a terrible matchup versus Vel'Koz. So they lane swap really just trades your power into top lane if you're focusing on limiting Manslayer. But yeah, they haven't swapped players at all. Like the purple team needs to swap, right?
Purple team, no, that they're not swapping. I think these are the roles that they're going to be playing this game.
So Emil now as a top laner, there's significant changes here.
He could also be mid lane. We don't know. Be kind of weird though.
Either way, there's a teleport now on purple team. I think that cost them last game. There's at least one time when Shyvana came down bottom, pick up 2 kills. And Dragon.
Yeah, that was a big swing of events.
And it's really nice to have a strong Rise. It's also nice to have a strong bottom lane, which you can get with the teleport stuff. I would not expect to see very much in the way of teleport ganks into bottom from Rise, because Morgana is one of the best champions for stymieing those kind of ganks. Just time the snare for the teleport going off, and because it's Rise this time, you can throw down a black shield on the nearest and most likely target, and generally make the teleport ganks much less effective. Yep. Also, we have no double exhaust for purple team this game.
Yep, they're got mirrored summoner spells across the board. We'll have to see where Oddleaf and Milhesky go. We'd assume that Rise would be in the top lane with teleport, but you never know.
To me, that's the obvious choice. Rise still has a decent matchup versus Shyvana, and I'm curious what Oddleaf is going to do with this Quinn. I consistently underestimate that champion, I feel. Just because it's so rarely seen and can do some serious work when ahead, like really serious work. Yeah, Purple's team is extremely mobile.
Very mobile. Quinn's gonna be interesting pick, interesting gambit thrown by the Demacian Duck squad.
Yeah. I think that's my wild card. But assuming only average effectiveness, I'm going to give the better comp medallion to blue team. Mm-hmm. They have a lot of good AoE. They have a strong initiate. They have some pick potential with Morgana and Jarvan. And actually, Vel'Koz is really strong as far as pick potential. Solid front line. Heavy damage backline with that Vel'Koz. It's very well balanced between AD and AP as well. So it's a very well crafted comp.
You're very good at diving and sieging.
Yeah. Whereas purple team is like classic snowball comp. If your Kha'Zix gets really far ahead or one of your really mobile AD carries, they can turn a game around in a hurry or just snowball it madly out of control. Ryze is going to be a beast in the late game, just assuming the game gets there.
Mm-hmm.
And the double AD carry or AP carry, I don't know how it's working. I mean, I know you can't build Quinn AP, but you can build Ezreal AP. I don't think it's going to happen.
Into the loading screen we go. All 5 skins for the Dunk Squad. Pretty nice there. Manslayer choosing to go back to Iron Scale for a game. Not going to show us Championship Shyvana for a second game.
Yeah, I mean, huge role swaps from purple team. Only one person's playing the same role. It's Paracox.
Mm-hmm. A lot of role swaps. Maybe it'll work out for them. We'll have to see.
In my experience, that kind of audible can make or break you. I don't think it's something that they've necessarily practiced. Although I know that this team in particular has changed roles quite a bit throughout the season.
Yeah, it started off with Oddleaf as support, and he did get moved.
Which I think was correct. His mechanics are really, really solid for dueling in assassin-style champions. So I think putting him into support kind of takes him out of his element. He's a strong player and makes really exciting plays. I think actually the hardest I've ever been owned in lane was by him. It was really embarrassing.
Spreading out our teams. Dog Squad are going to head to the bottom side of the jungle for the most part.
Looks like possibly some aggressive action coming in here. Blue side, they may go for an aggressive ward. They're spotted out by Ezreal.
And by Thrush. Binding goes out, misses.
Binding misses, Q misses, other Q misses, and we're just gonna have a vision trade. Red team putting down 2 wards. Right, Breaking Bad also gets his in what I'm going to call a crescent bush. It's like a croissant, which I guess means crescent in French anyway. So yeah, crescent bush.
Formerly the banana bush.
Formerly, but no longer.
No longer. Rest in peace.
Minions have spawned.
Looks like Ryze is going to be heading to the top lane as he is in the tri-bush up there. Breaking Bad going to start his red. Full Metal Armor going to start his blue. So mirrored starts.
It looks like Smeeve is selling his soul to Satan because that is a Quinn mid.
Nice Quinn mid.
I'm excited for this. Not only that, because of the setup, I think Quinn's gonna hit level 2 first. We might see a really aggressive all-in play.
We'll have to see.
Yeah. I wonder if Manslayer's gonna go for his Blade of the Ruined King first again.
Not be surprised.
I think he suffered last time a little more than he had to.
Level 2 gank from Breaking Bad. Gonna slow down Oddleaf Ryther. Gonna get some good damage onto him.
That minion, though, a lot of harass coming out from Ryze here. That's what you expect in the matchup. But I don't know if Shyvana's really gonna be able to go aggressive on him.
Paracox gonna take a Phosphorus Bomb to the dome, but trading below back. Wow, Chris Hansen goes in really hard with the Valkyrie. Not gonna land the Phosphorus Bomb to get the kill. Zag goes low from a couple turret shots. A lot of aggression in this bottom lane. We're gonna stay.
Yeah, that was a very aggressive play. I think they hit 2 first, and purple team really didn't fully register that and almost got wiped out.
Biden hits into a minion.
Yep, Full Metal Armor putting some damage in on Jace. It's gonna make his jungle a little iffy. Oh wow, Kha'Zix with the heads-up play is going to follow him in and find him at raids. Or wolves.
Gonna find him. Gonna jump on him. Gonna have to flash the wall. And Full Metal Armor, now he's isolated. He's getting slowed down by the red buff. He's gonna try to turn up First Blood, and the double buffs reset onto Full Metal Armor.
And not only that, Vel'Koz has left his lane to look for him. He's not gonna find him. So that's a
lot of time.
It's almost
wasted.
like a gank for mid in the process of killing the jungler. The amount of farming experience that you get ahead here. Probably half a wave. Yeah, level 4 to level 3. Oh wow.
Getting in a knight to the
big
face.
Damage coming out, big damage coming out. And
Leaf goes down.
No chance.
Big wave stacked up.
Another kind of like rarely seen champion. So we have a battle of like people that have no idea what the other guy is doing. I guess Oddleaf has some idea, he just played against it, but
Foster's bomb lands with the Paracox. He's really low in this bottom lane. Only has that Doran play for sustain at this point. Whereas Corki started with a longsword. So has the extra health potions to be aggressive with. Interesting.
yeah, he's run through them. Uh-oh.
Here comes Full Metal Armor. Gets binded. That's gonna thwart that gank. See Spencer taking a Foster spawn to the dome on the way out. Full Metal Armor trying maybe to go back in again. No.
Nope, but he has figured out that that bush is warded. And bought Paracox some time to farm up this built-up wave. I think that was actually really important. Because if you let a wave like that hit the turret, and you have a lot of windows to try and skill shot someone trying to farm. And if they have to be reasonably close. If you land the Morgana binding, Corki is a burst enough champion where you can take advantage of that even under turret. And with him being that low, that would likely have been a kill.
Vine lands onto Paracox. Will Chris have to get in range for a... Yes, he will get a Foster Bomb onto Paracox. Special Lantern does mitigate some of the damage, though.
Emil Heskey is low in mana. Manslayer realizing this is going to play aggressive.
Breaking Bad trying to come in on the mid lane.
Nice moves there from Oddleaf either to avoid all of the danger. The danger.
Choosing to max the Q on Quinn. I think I heard something a while back where a lot of Quinn mains max their E first for dueling power, but Oddleaf choosing to go with the Q max. Seems a little more standard.
Yeah. Good under pressure CSing by Paracox. He's low on mana. He's got full health enemies. It's a very dangerous position to be in. But he's able to farm reasonably well under the turret despite this. Yep, there's the pressure bindings.
Chris Hansen just really shoving this turret up really hard. And now that we're at 7 minutes, these turrets no longer have their defensive shields to prevent them from being fast pushed. Yeah. This turret's gonna fall pretty quickly if they stay in this position. Paracox takes another binding.
Yeah, honestly, I think the correct choice is to freeze the lane rather than trying to push it like they have been.
That easily could be true. It keeps Paracox away from experience. It allows them to get a farm advantage, but that's not how Chris Hansen rolls.
I'm well aware.
Chris Hansen likes to push the lane and really try to get turret damage. Manslayer probably gonna go back here. Big CS lead on Emil Heskey. His bottom turret's falling really quickly. Already down to half.
He really needs to just go back and heal.
Yeah, Paracox really needs to do back. Otherwise, they're gonna lose this turret for free. And there's nothing they can do about it unless Full Metal Armor can make an impact in his bottom lane. Let's see what he evolved first. He actually evolved his Q first, maxing it first as well. It's a little bit different from... Oh, and dive coming here, Zig-Zag. Pops the ultimate, Paracox going extremely low. The heal gets popped. And Corky, Chris Hansen pick up the kill.
Yeah, very well measured dive. They wore down their opposition and waited, got 6, and were very patient about that. Yeah, both top laners have yet to back. In fact, Rise still has a potion that he should be chugging right now. It also gives him mana. It's important.
Yeah, but would help him regenerate his health a little bit and give him a little bit of mana. Breaking Bad coming up here. No mana Rise means dive, dive, dive. They're not going to wait for Creeps. They get the knock up. Yilhesky likely to go down here. Full Metal Armor is here. Will he be able to get damage onto anyone to take him down? No, he won't. Manslayer even trying to turn this. The turret will keep Full Metal Armor safe. But Branzusti's here now. This is a 3-on-1. Doesn't get knocked up. The laser comes out. Full Metal Armor. Oh, he barely lives. Quinn coming in melee form with that Valor. Trying to do as much damage as possible. Gets the execute kill. Now trying to turn it on to Manslayer. Will he be able to pursue? No, it does not look like Manslayer too fast with that burnout. Oh, and they're going to turn on Odd Leaf and he goes down. Breaking Bad. Sticking
Flash, was that was that Jarvan flashing? No, it wasn't. That was just an overchase there.
Overchase from Odd Leaf.
He did get up there in a hurry and showcase the map presence that you can have on that mid Quinn. It is something really nice. I think with the ulti you can pretty much just reach a side lane. Bot lane's got their stuff up again.
Gets bind it again, and now the ultimate going up. Z Spencer bound to go down here. A couple more auto attacks from the Corky. Gonna take him now, and Paracox turning it such a to Zig2Zag. Zig2Zag trying to... Oh, the heal comes up from Chris Hansen. Double kill for Chris Hansen, no deaths.
He misclicked and started auto-attacking Corky instead. He also didn't use his ultimate, did he? Or did he use it earlier for minions or something?
Used it earlier.
Rough.
Oh, Chris Hansen going aggressive on the Full Metal Armor, but he's got the evolved Q, and he's going to take down Chris Hansen. The flash for Full Metal Armor goes down to Morgana, and Manslayer picked up a kill in the top lane while we were watching the bottom lane. And this mid turret taking a lot of damage. Breaking Bad coming in maybe to try to pick it up. This is a turret they had problems getting before. The laser comes out. I'll leave a couple autos from Dead. One more from Breaking Bad. He'll pick up the kill.
Oh, he missed the blind.
A lot of outplays coming from the Frozen Freljord right now.
Yeah, they have a fairly strong lead right now. I'm gonna hesitate to say dominant, but we're getting there.
Yeah, 4,500 gold lead at 11 minutes. At this rate, they'll have 8,000 at 20. That's a sizable lead. And Manslayer gonna pick up the top turret. So 2 turrets falling before 12 minutes. Chris Hansen going aggressive on the Paracox. The Foster Bomb was gonna miss, but Paracox jumps into it. Breaking Bad is coming in, dealing a good chunk of damage to Paracox. Morgana picks up the kill somehow with the red buff, onto Ezreal. Binding goes on to Z Spencer. Z Spencer bound to go down now. Corky, one more auto attack will pick up the kill. And now Full Metal Armor finds Breaking Bad, but Chris Hansen and Zig2Zag are not too far behind. The Boots a Swiftness on Morgana. I mean, she gains ground quite fast. The ultimate from Brands. And Full Metal Armor just walks. Did he just walk through it? I think he just walked through the ultimate.
It's because Jarvan's ultimate is the buggiest skill in the game.
Quinn trying to get away from Manslayer. Leaf goes down. Just a team wipe.
Yeah,
by the Frozen Freljord. This is looking like a stomp. This is what happens when the Frozen Freljord take the game a little more seriously.
This is a much more coordinated team effort from the Frozen Freljord here. Last game, the Demacian Dunk Squad kind of were...
He's had flashing in. Perps pops the ultimate. Yilhesky going low. He's bound to go down. Chris Hansen's on Full Metal Armor. See Spencer is stuck behind the turret. Chris Hansen trying to get out of there. The hook lands. Oddly Fryther's going to come in. Going to take down Chris Hansen. Going to turn his attention over to Zig2Zag. Flayed Ack. And Quinn will pick up another kill. Quinn still has the range for him, and Branzusi goes down. But Manslayer pushing the top turret, getting that down to half health. No one anywhere near the vicinity, and Manslayer might be able to pick this up with the way they're in, King. Gets it down. So big objective there. The inner turret taken down.
Yeah, the turret score right now is strongly in favor of blue team. They're up, I think, 4-1. 4-1, yes.
4-0.
4-0. Oh, right. Excuse me. 4-0. Yeah, not even 1. It's like a 1 with an N before it. None. Yeah. And I'm actually I've kind of been a little saddened by the vision from both teams.
Not a lot of it.
Yeah, it's really iffy. Everyone's taking a break from being able to see things. Breaking Bad's getting his butt whooped by a blue buff.
Going really low, trying to hold it for Branzusi.
Should have hooked that Thresh.
Breaking Bad going extremely low. He's gonna have to recall. Blue buff. Full metal armor will take the blue buff. No real need to pass it over to Quinn. Rise is too far away to pick it up either. Chrysanthemum just diving onto Paracox, completely whiffs the Foster Robin. Over aggression takes his life. Full metal armor, they there for the kill. The Tuzag now being the focus. Who's a swift, this means he's able to walk away though.
Zig Tuzag has Swifties?
He's Swifties.
Wow.
But he's gonna go down to full metal armor as Branzusi takes down C. Spencer on Thresh. The laser goes out, but he gets interrupted by Quinn. Paracox joining the party. Has to...
He's in trouble.
Let's jump away from Breaking Bad. Now he's in trouble. The red buff is on him. Goes down to the red buff.
However, they may be able to pick up... Oh, Manslayer coming in here.
The Breaking Bad going really... Oh, he jumps away! And full metal armor goes down. Double buffs over to Manslayer. And that's going to spell doom for Oddleaf Ryther. Breaking Bad just barely able to survive.
That could be Dragon. Dragon on Dragon action.
This is just, what's his Dragon side? It's gotta be a term for this.
Worm aside. Drake aside.
Drake aside. But nonetheless, Dragon goes down to the Frozen Freljord in the 10,000 gold lead that we...
Jarvan stuck around there. I don't know if it was really necessary. Kha'Zix was dead, so there was no real smite threat. I guess there's the Ezreal ulti. But...
10,000 gold lead for the Frozen Freljord at 16 minutes. This is a crushing lead. Now they're just sieging down this middle turret. Gonna take it down. Only for comparison,
honestly,
Corki almost has a Bloodthirster and a Trinity Force. Ezreal just has a Trinity Force. There are some distinct item advantages because of this giant lead. Breaking Bad diving in. Not sure how he's gonna get out. Kind of stuck right now. They're just gonna pound on him. Oh, but Branzusi picks up a kill. But Breaking Bad does end up going down to the turret shot. Milhesky getting binded by Morgana but stays alive. Meanwhile, the rest of the team...
What are they doing? Manslayer can ulti this. He's looking to. I can feel it.
Manslayer's looking for a fight. Oh, Chris Hansen flashes back over the wall after getting a kill onto Thresh. Manslayer ults in. Not gonna find a
burst
fight
there from Rise. That was important.
Did you see that flashes away from? I'm not sure what. Manslayer going in onto Quinn. He gets blinded. Has to run away. Bloodthirster completed onto Corki. So a whole Bloodthirster on Ezreal right now. That is insane.
Ezreal almost has his ulti up. He's got to be thinking about... He's going to throw it probably into that Tribush. Or he's not going to throw it at all. But I was thinking... Try and pick up the Morgana. I think that the champs and roles that they used last time were a lot more effective for them. I really liked Emil Heskey's Janna a lot. Oh, hook missing barely.
And now they see themselves in a near 11,000 gold deficit. Gonna be hard pressed to drag themselves back into this game. 60 Sag getting stuffed by a minion.
It's happened a couple times. Big skill shots this game. Minions have Secret Serviced them. Taking it for the team. Thresh bro, I'll take this. I'll take the skill shot from you. Yeah. Kazakh's not wanting any part of that.
Chris Hansen wards over the wall. Oh, Z Spencer gonna go down. The burst of damage after getting binded. Too much for him.
There's a heck of a lot of projectile skill shot pick for blue team. You get near that wall, you're gonna get hounded by Vel'Koz, by Morgana and Corki. Even Shyvana can contribute.
Breaking Bad jumping over the wall. Maybe looking for an engage. Goes on to Emil. Emil Heskey goes down. But so does Chris Hansen. That's the most member of the team down.
He's just crazy aggressive. I mean, he's gonna get a kill, but he'll will most likely die for it.
Yes, they're gonna walk by the turret. Taking a lot of damage though. They're gonna have to back off now.
Yeah, honestly, Full Metal Armor needs to go heal right now. He's not needed to hold the turret. The blue team isn't going for it, and you risk just being binded and blown up. Up.
Valor to me. Tag team in. Oddleaf going maybe looking in for fight. Goes in onto Branzusi. Branzusi going extremely low. The execute is not enough, and Branzusi will pick up a kill. That is just distinct item advantage there. Quinn, no really full endgame item completed, and 2 full endgame items completed for Branzusi. Just extremely far ahead. Now a 13,000 gold lead. This goal lead's only going to extend unless the Donk squad can somehow find a way to hem the bleeding.
I mean, they just need to focus in and get rid of Corki like they have been. And then basically play smart. Kha'Zix has the power to zero someone out. Like he's 5-5, but I feel like he's the most threatening member of their team right now. Quite a bit. And
oh, Z Spencer gonna get blown up and Guz taken down. Chris Hansen likely to go down here though. That's just Chris Hansen for you. Manslayer teleporting in.
he was feeling that engage.
Chris Hansen, those like their only way to take turrets though, so that's one way you can beat the Freljord is just bait Hansen into aggression, kill him, and then they can't do anything.
It looks like all you have to do is miss a skill shot in his vicinity and he's on you.
That's about it. Miss a skill shot, and he's like, I'm in. He's that guy at the
one of
poker
your
table.
cooldowns is gone. I got this.
He's that guy at the poker table. You bet a little extra. He's like, I'm going all in. Chris Hansen, the gambler. That's his new title.
Well, it's been paying out this game.
It has.
I mean, he's died unnecessarily. I would say 3-4 times, but overall, I feel like he's done really well. Branzusi's come up really big this game as well. I feel better showing on his Vel'Koz. Jace was kind of giving him problems. Actually, I think it was Jace and Jarvan together. One would have been fine, but both of them kind of.
Manslayer taking down this bottom turret. Members of the Frozen Failure coming in. Breaking Bad, ultimating onto Milhesky, not be able to pick up a kill. Full Metal Armor goes extreme low. Gonna take this freshly under to safety.
Yeah, that was an iffy jump. I have to say I really do like the sounds that come with Vel'Koz. They're very satisfying.
I would agree.
Maybe that should be the next one I buy on this account.
Milhesky getting chunked by the Vel'Koz. Now they're sieging up his top turret. Breaking Bad going extremely low. He'll somehow survive, though.
He didn't go down, so
Branduzzi taking the turret up. He's going to have to back off. Valor's been tagged in. Oddleaf just, I'm not sure what he's doing. He goes down to Manslayer. The two-man ulti from Zig2Zag. Look at me, sun up. One of them gets a Milhesky. Milhesky's going to go down. Now Z Spencer's the target. Paracox, the only member of the Dunk Squad. Now down 17,000 gold.
You know who's about to go in,
Oh, and there's the forfeit. They had seen enough. And the Frozen Freljord will move on to the semifinals and secure a piece of the prize pool.
Yep. Really good showing there. I liked the interesting comp. I'm sad it didn't work, but I don't know if Quinn Mid really has a place fighting against Vel'Koz. There's at least one time where he got a really nice ulti cancel, but overall I don't think that the champion brings enough to the table mid to really justify it, unless you snowball crazy and are able to roam. Chris Hansen, aggressive, and once again putting up nice kill numbers. Doing really nice. A little low on the CS, but I mean, Manslayer was made up for that in very nice fashion. 24 minutes, 230 CS, that's insane. So, I was also really impressed with the Morgana's initiations. I think bottom lane really got was put ahead by Morgana just kind of walking in and ulting. The upgraded Swifties were an interesting choice, but I can now see why he went that way.
Yeah, basically the equivalent of Moby Boots, just one grade down.
But all the time.
But all the time.
Yeah.
But that
so yeah.